Did you consider yourself a supporter of his or a fan of his?
I'm not a fan of his views at all.
Yet, disagreements should be handled with dialogue and free speech. You just said like 5 seconds ago.
What was your reaction to what happened to Charlie Kirk?
I thought it was wrong what happened to Charlie Kirk, very wrong. And that disagreements should be handled with dialogue and talk. We have a First Amendment which should be respected.
Did you consider yourself a supporter of his or a fan of his?
I'm not a fan of his views at all.
Yet, disagreements should be handled with dialogue and free speech. You just said like 5 seconds ago. The very first sentence you said, he shouldn't have been killed, but we should be able to have free speech. And then you turn around and say, I don't believe any of his views.
I just think that everyone should have a voice and that they should not be silenced with violence or censorship.
Absolutely.
And that might be one place that we disagreed, in fact, because I think Charlie Kirk might be more likely to censor things than I would be. But I still think he should have a say.
Why do you think Charlie Kirk? Why do you think Charlie Kirk would be more?
See, this is the biggest problem. This is the biggest problem in America right now. It's people. You don't even have to know so much about politics and what's going on in the news with who and what they're talking about and which subject. People in this country don't even know what they believe in themselves to make an opinion.
What is a woman? I don't even know how to answer that.
Gender is not a construct, so.
Right.
So
If someone says, I'm now a woman, what does that mean that they are?
I don't know how to answer that.
I don't know how to answer that.
Are you guys women?
I'm whatever I want to be.
And this is bothersome because when you get asked questions in the street or when it's time to vote and you're just looking at the piece of paper like, oh, I'm a Democrat, so I'm going to vote Democrat. Well, I'm a Republican, so I'm going to vote Republican. Do your damn homework. If you're an American citizen in this country, do your damn homework. Just because you finished 12th grade and you decided not to go to college or you went to college and got a degree doesn't mean you stop learning in life. This is the problem with this country. Everybody likes to mock and make fun of Asian people because, oh my God, they're so smart. Yeah, because they keep learning in life. We need to start encouraging American citizens in this country to keep learning in life. Learning never stops. Educate yourself. That way you can have a better opinion. Listen, I'm not the smartest person in the world. There's a lot of things I do not know. And just like everybody else, nobody is the smartest person in the universe. You can't be. There's too much out there and so little time for us to live on this planet. Take what you can. Okay, if you're a voting American citizen, you should probably learn a little bit of where you stand to understand that, okay, I'm going to be voting for this party in particular because they align with my beliefs. Because I honestly believe that the majority of this country is actually on the same page and we believe and want the same things. We just are not being more vocal and understanding about it. And I think that's very important if we want to be in a country where we're striving and excelling and growing. And when I mention this in my videos, I'm just not just saying it through education, but through technology. When I was small, I honestly thought that by the time I became an adult, we would be flying, we would have flying cars in the air. We'd have like teleportation devices to go from point A to point B and point A to point B in an instant moment. We can't even get that far because we're too busy complaining and fighting amongst ourselves. With Charlie Kirk's passing, I think it really hit a lot of people in this country into really opening their eyes. There's so many videos now that are showing a lot of people on the Democratic side, the Democratic Party, the left, whatever you want to call it, they're slowly converting over to the right because of Charlie. You know, I've heard it many times. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard it too. You know, this act of violence of assassinating Charlie Kirk has created more Charlie Kirks in this country and in this world, honestly. Because now it's ignited that our freedom of speech will not be taken away. Not from our government and not from our neighbor next to us. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Till next time, this one's for Charlie.